Today we're in the Red Bull offices. We're spending time with this fantastic group of coaches from across the world, and we're trying to share a little bit about the sort of history of the program we built in human performance over the last 10 years and give them some practical tools that they could actually use and leverage, but also give them a little taste of some of our insights into what it takes to make a person tick, and especially in a tough game like rugby.
I think the sport is becoming a quicker adopter of new practices. It still is steeped in a certain amount of tradition, though. What's happened certainly here is the coaches have been, challenged to up their game. You're working for a Tier 2 union, it's hard to beat a Tier 1, so you've got to do something different. So you do need to change your rate of progress. How are you going to do that?
Most of the coaches here would be quite isolated in their own country, so this is a chance for them to collaborate, to toss out ideas, to get some feedback on ideas. They have similar problems, similar issues, and it's a great chance to discuss those and come up with solutions.
We're all here to make sure that we can all maximise our performance going forward for the next 2 years, going to 2019 World Cup. So it's actually another really good opportunity for all the coaches to network with each other and discuss some of the issues that we have within our own environments.
You see some consistent themes that go through with all the Tier 2 nations, but his experience, there's a lot of experienced coaches here who've coached professional rugby, in Europe, coached Super Rugby, so there's a lot of experience here, and the sharing of knowledge is fantastic.
Instead of competing against each other, we're actually talking rugby with each other and learning from each other, which has been really valuable.
If you're traditional and you say, right, we're going to get stronger, we're going to get faster, we're going to get better at our kick chase, we're going to get better at all the traditional parts of the game, it's never going to be enough, and therefore you're going to get the same result. Part of your learning process is to share knowledge. I think the more you share, the more chance you've got of getting knowledge back, so I've always been someone to share the information that I've accumulated.
With respect to performance and humans in sport, I think we're really still just scratching the surface. Tactically, records still get broken every year, but I think more importantly, starting to understand the full picture of an individual and how there's so much opportunity to look at them from a physical side, a emotional, psychological side, a spiritual side. All those elements need to come together, and for the first time in history, we're starting to get their hands on the technology to give us insights into many of the elements of performance that we've never had before. And I think we're now just starting to see the opportunity ahead of us. Lots to come.
It's been a phenomenal learning opportunity. The learnings from the rugby side, but also the off-field stuff around culture and the sports psychology and how to unlock athletic potential.
I think the mental side of the game is a part that's been neglected for a long period of time, and it's great to see that more and more high-level performers are getting involved in the sports psychology. The next edge is on the mental game, and teams are really capitalizing on it.
It was Ken Revizor who spoke this morning about keeping it real. And, you all want high performers to be perfect and for everything to go in a straight line, but the reality is it doesn't happen like that. And it's how you put frameworks in place and you adapt to the times when you're not feeling, on your A game, basically. I think that was a big takeaway for me.
All the speakers had some absolute gems. Probably the one that's hit me the most was Eddie Jones talking about, for a Tier 2 team, you're going to lose more than you're going to win. The odds are stacked against you, so change your disadvantages into advantages and go on attack, do something different, be brave. And I thought that was an absolute winner for all these coaches to take away, myself included.
This concept of World Rugby is so important to develop the Tier 2 countries. I think it's a wonderful initiative by World Rugby, and at the next World Cup we'd be hopeful that more Tier 2 countries are pushing forward.